Hi, everybody. I just wanted to pop in quickly and give you a little advice in response to some questions that I've been receiving lately. I've had, unfortunately, a couple friends get in some car accidents, and what I realized is that they just didn't know what to do. So I know that after an accident, a lot of people are dazed, they're confused. Maybe somebody's asking things of them that they don't know if they should do them or not. So I just wanted to give you three quick tips to kind of guide you in the process if you're in an auto accident, particularly if you're not at fault. So the three quick tips that I want to give you are get documentation, get medical attention, and get representation. So the first one, get documentation. I typically do not advise people to call the police. If you know me, you know that I'm the type of person who likes to be able to resolve situations without calling the police. This is one of the few circumstances that I would advise you to go ahead and call law enforcement because you need documentation of your accident. There are a lot of people who will tell you, I'll pay for your damages to your vehicle. Please don't call 911, different reasons. And there are a few reasons that are out there not to call the police, but by and large, you want to call 911, you want to call law enforcement so you can get documentation of your accident. For the most part, law enforcement will come out, they'll respond, they'll document your accident, and you can make the tough decisions later about what you want to do with that documentation and how you want to proceed forward. But you want to make sure that you have everything you need in the event that you need to protect your own rights. Um, if law enforcement does not respond, or if they refuse to write a report, maybe because you're on private property or something like that, make sure that you get your own documentation. Take photos. You're in a public place, so you can take photos of the vehicle. You can take photos of anyone who's on the scene, at least in Florida. And I will also make sure that you get photos of the other person's insurance card so you can verify that you're able to make claims on their insurance if necessary. The second step is to get medical attention. After an auto accident, you're going to have some adrenaline that's pumping, and you may or may not be able to feel injuries that you've sustained in the accident. It's very important that you go and you get a medical opinion on whether or not you have injuries from the accident. For example, you could have soft tissue injuries that may just feel like you've tensed up in the moment, or you can have major injuries to the inside of your body that you can't feel physically, they don't cause you pain, but you could have major medical illnesses. So if it's a serious accident, if you're feeling intense pain, if you're feeling very uncomfortable, go ahead and make that trip to the emergency room. I know no one likes to go to the emergency room. Nobody likes to be in a hospital, but your health is worth it, and you should definitely go get checked out. If you don't feel like your injuries rise to the level of needing to go to the ER, consider going to an urgent care facility where they can check you out. You can be seen by a doctor who can tell you what the best next step is to make sure that you get the treatment that you need. If you're not even sure if you're injured or not, and you just kind of want to get checked out and you don't want to go to the ER, you don't want to go to urgent care, if you have a reputable injury facility in your area that you know does good work, that you've heard good things about, and that has good reviews, it's not a horrible thing to go and get checked out at those centers, but I do advise that you go to a hospital or to an emergency room so you can make sure you get the documentation you need to prove to the insurance companies later if necessary that you did seek treatment. It's very, very important in Florida that you seek this treatment within 14 days of your auto accident. The sooner the better for health reasons, but for legal reasons, you definitely want to make sure you go within 14 days to get some sort of medical treatment because there are serious consequences under the law if you do not, and then you later decide to make a claim. My third piece of advice is to get representation. Many people have issues with being the plaintiff in the lawsuit. They don't want to be litigious. They don't want to be seen as the person who is just suing for no reason, particularly if other people may see your accident as having been minor. But there are things that unless you're a lawyer, unless you've dealt extensively with insurance or auto accidents, you may not know. You may not know that you have certain rights or that certain things are going to come up later that you may not have the opportunity to make claims on or take care of. So you may have some financial obligations that you have to take care of, or have been put in a bad situation financially due to damages to your vehicle and damages to your body. So you definitely want to make sure that you get an attorney that you can speak with who can give you appropriate advice about what to do next and how you should go about your claim. And then ultimately you can make a decision about what's best for you. I hope that this information was helpful. Don't forget, get documentation, get medical treatment, get representation. Those are the three most important things I can tell you about what happens and what you should do if you're in an auto accident. I hope this helps and have a great day.